welcome to Countryside Knitting. My name is Merete and I will now introduce you to myself and Janne, and we are going to show what we have finished. I have knitted and Janne has a lot of techniques. We both live at the coast of Norway and we record and edit, so that today we are not in the same room but we are in the same episode. So first I will just show what I have done, which is not so much because I made a lot of things before Christmas and I have given it away. So if you are new to this channel, welcome. If you have watched our earlier episode that has been going on for years, welcome back. Today I am wearing my Fana cardigan. One of them I have not only one, and this is made in Rauma Finull and is a really good one. Soft and good, 100% Norwegian wool. I will now show you what I have finished. As I said, I have knitted a lot of gifts, so I will show you the photos, but I cannot show the socks because they are given away. And my family has received socks. A girlfriend and a boyfriend of my kids have had socks now, and I even made a shawl. So in December, in a hurry, and they are now out of the house, which is good because I knit a lot to myself. But something that I have finished is a cowl, and this is the part of a pattern that has a cardigan, not a cardigan, a sweater and a cowl that belongs together. So this is the cowl. It is a pattern from the book in Swedish, Stickning, en värmande kärlekshistoria, that I have talked about earlier. Sofia Karlsson, Sofia's Tales. It means knitting a warming love story. And the pattern's name is Mysterium. I test knitted a lot from this book, so I have also done the sweaters. I think maybe I can also show you the sweater because I have it here in my lap. It is a raglan knitted from top and down. What to say about it? The yarn is Fivel from Rauma. It's 100% wool. And I really like this color. I have said that this color may be one of my, if not number one favorite. It's a favorite because it goes along with so many other colors. It's a kind of a forest green, or maybe a olive, or yeah. This is a pattern, traditional pattern that is from Gotland, I think. The light color is yarn from the sheep of Brit Striknard, who is a friend of mine and also has a channel here in YouTube. I think this went out. This ended as a very nice cowl. The contrast is high. I like that. And I can now wear these together. Very good thing. So that is one of the things I have finished. I started it during fall, but now I finished it after Christmas, after all the presents were done. Another thing that I have finished is a shawl. If you have watched our episodes, you know that I really love to knit shawls, and you may also know that I love the patterns of Sofia. So maybe it's because I am rather busy at work. I used to be a teacher for many years, and then I changed into being the in the library as a kind of a manager, I have a lot of things to learn, and the job takes a lot of my energy. So when I get home, I want to knit something that I already know how to do and that I can relax with. So then I knit again and again. For example, the shawl Shimning by Sophia. And this time I have made it in one of my yarns that I have had as a treasure. In 2019 I went to a workshop and learned to dye yarn by the Norwegian dyer Værbit. She came all the way from Oslo to where I live to show us, and the skein that I used, that is the lightest, is the very first I dyed, and I have had it on the table. I have had it as a decoration. I've looked at it and what will I use this yarn for? And then at the end, I could have done it the first day it was finished, but now I just want to knit my favorite shawl. The dark purple color is a yarn that is discontinued that is called PT2. If you watch Skein Knits, you may have heard about PT2. So this is the shawl. Triangular shaped. And I really like how the hand-dyed yarn kind of shines into in the stripes here. And I used another yarn for the edge, the lace, and that was a leftover, also hand-dyed Norwegian wool, but from Ystadbø Gull. I bought it in Bergen on a knitting festival there many years ago. So this is a treasure yarn, treasure pattern item, and I really like it. So, and when I like it, I knit it very quickly, so this was just a couple of days and it was finished. So that is what I have done. So I have another triangular shaped shawl that I knitted for my son's girlfriend. That is a bunad shawl. I can show you the photo, but that's the same as I have knitted many times. So if you have seen my previous episodes, you may have seen it already, and I'm going to knit more of those. Well, I think I will now very soon let Janne do the rest, but before that I want to thank you for watching and thank you for commenting, and thank to those of you who are patrons. We don't have many patrons, but we have some, and we really thank those of you who have been and who are patrons, and those who give us coffee, a cup of coffee, because we use a lot of time and effort and even money to make all the content for this channel, so we are grateful for getting something back in, like money support, but it's free to watch the channel, of course. It will always be. Janne has so many things to show you, so I will not say a lot. I have recorded a lot of nice December feeling from where I live, and I want to show you, but I have to put it in another episode because this episode will be filled up with all Janne's projects. So I think I'll just say thank you for watching what I have showed, and then Janne, go ahead. Now we will see what you have done.
Hello and welcome to my place. It's winter in Norway and we have a lot of snow. But inside we are knitting and crochet. So I will show you some of my project from 2024, and I have some project finish this year. I will start with my year of scrap yarn, because I have used scrap yarn for 1 year. I start with 24 kilos in January last year, and now it's empty. I don't have any more scrap yarn. So I have been made 442 project this in 2024. It's from a small thing like pads to big things. I will show you the rest. I haven't been able to show you from the last year. First is a pair of socks. This is scrap yarn in the top, and it's ordinary yarn in the bottom. This is baby merino from Drops and kid silk from Drops. This is sock yarn. I think it's hot sock. I have been dyed. Yes, because I have more of this, so I dyed so I can get nearly a whole pair of socks. And I have a not so very much of baby merino from Drops and kid silk, so I get the 27, size 27. This is a pair of socks. And I have baby merino and kid silk, and this is a sock yarn. I don't remember what yarn it is. I have two of these. This is in size 40. And my husband wants more socks. He likes thin wool socks. So I knit on the top, I knit baby merino, and in the bottom I use a sock yarn. So it's color. I have two, but they are warm, and he liked them. That was the sock, and I have a hat. I have a lot of charisma, but it's not scrap yarn. But I use yarn to use scrap yarn. So I have a red baby merino and red kid silk with purple, no, lilac charisma. This is a hat. This is my own pattern. I haven't published the pattern, but I will. But it is in Norwegian. So, and I have coal, lots of coal. This is the first one. This is in brioche with baby merino in the front, and it's almost black. Petter from Rauma. It's a yarn. It's not available anymore. So this is a coal, but you can have it together and put it into your neck. And I made this. This is also scrap yarn and with a thread of kid silk, and this is Petter from Rauma. Same as this, but it's different, but it's the same on this pattern. And I found some more yarn. I made this. This is red baby merino and red kid silk, and this is Petter from Rauma, and the same here, but it's darker grey, and it's scrap yarn. You see the scrap yarn here, but you can use it. I will show you, and I do so like this, and you see it's almost a shawl, but it's a coal. You can make this, and if you are outside, you could use it like a hat. It's a big, but if you are cold on your ear, it's great to have something on the top. And I have lots of scrap yarn, very small pieces. So I made Atlanterhav shawl. That's a shawl I have made. It's in Norwegian. But I think it's almost very nice to use scrap yarn. You see here, I just knit and change for a new one. If you look at this, you can see it. I like it. I think it's okay, and use it scrap yarn like this. The next one, I haven't cut the threads. You will see where I have changed the color. You see, here you have one. You have one here, here, and you see I have one here, and you see I have cut and changed color and just use. And I have 4 meters left, so I can bind it off. You see, I like this too, because it's great. It's scrap yarn, and it's warm. And the last one is in blue. I have here, it's blue. And you see I have changed, and some purple in the top. And you can use it, and I think it's okay. You don't see it, this is a scrap yarn. It's just color. So, very pleased. And in November, I think the scrap yarn, it's, so I have to do something else. And I take lamb wool from Rauma and kid silk from Viking yarn, and I make a dahlia. To myself. Dahlia, you find dahlia on Ravelry in English, and you find it on Linit in English. This is Lene Holme Samsø. She's a Danish designer. And then we have Wilfreda. That's a name to Wenche Roald. She has this pattern on Ravelry. This is in English. I have used lamb wool and kid silk, and I have made different because I have changed to thinner yarn. So I have knitted a bigger size, so it will fit to me, because I think it's, oh, I see 16 stitches, and I changed to 20, so I have thinner yarn. And then I knit XL, I think, yes, XL, 2XL, I knit 2XL, and then it fit to me. So that's before Christmas. And I started, the last thing I do, I cast on 30 for the New Year's Eve. I have this, and I started and I knit a sweater to my granddaughter. She's 10 years, but I have knitted in 12 years. And this is leftover, so I have enough. So this will go in the mail to her. And then I would like to have something to myself, because I have bought this on Rauma yarn, and I get this from my friend in Molde, Synnøve, and this is Fargeverket. It's a small color dyed in Kristiansund, and I think they are great together. So I start on Wilfreda, and Wilfreda was like this. I use this in the pattern, but I have something left, so I do this on the sleeves. I take, this is 1, 2, 3 pattern, and I use this in the sleeves and the bottom. So I get a great sweater to myself. I'm very pleased. It's soft and it's good. So, and I have been something. I have a lot of embroidery. I buy them in second-hand shop. And I made this. And it's purple inside. You have, I think it's a drawstring. It's called that in English. I like this in my bags. And I made once more this embroidery, and you can have something in this pocket, and I have a dolly, so I made this too, another fabric on the back, and I get some fabric from another podcaster here in Norway. We are changed, and this was fabric from here. I like this fabric, smaller one, and this is from a curtain. And I have a lady. She wants a bag to her sister. She has an embroidery, so I sew it. But she came with a fabric. I like this fabric very much. Look at this. And it's, I think, blue inside. And I just like these bags. And this is the same as the other. You have this. So, and that was all from me. Is what I have finished, but I have a lot on my, I'm working on a lot of things, but they are coming later. So that's all from me. I see you soon.